So this is really more of a catch-up episode coming to you from my space age insulated basement with our 1, 2, 3 super fun rats. It is Monday, March 5th, which means we are exactly 30 days away from April 4th, which is the day that all of this is culminating towards, which is the day that I go to Hudson Yards, New York City, New York, to VaynerMedia for 4Ds with Gary Vaynerchuk and his whole crew. So really, I want to do, I think, two things tonight. Like I said, it's 7 o'clock, so I've missed the entirety to this point, 7 p.m. more specifically, because obviously I could have been talking at 7 a.m., but it wouldn't be tonight either. And so what I really want to do, again, is two things. One, just kind of circle back on the reason why I'm doing this, because I thought about it a lot this weekend, and I started to get more into like a daily vlog by the time Friday rolled around, and that really wasn't what I was shooting for to begin with. So I want to just kind of circle back and make sure I stay on point for at least the next 30 days, and then who knows what happens after that. But then also just kind of give you an update with where I am with everything that's going on. So I guess we'll start with where I am. Busy day. Up early doing some client work before I had to leave for my job, and then it was just nonstop fires at work from the time I got there to the time I left. And then I hopped on a call as soon as I left the office just to talk with the designer for a project that we're in the middle of. Stopped at the store and then came home, made dinner, ate with the family, put Ethan to bed, and now we're here. So I am going to get a chance tonight for a little bit, I think, to get some work in. I want to work on the YouTube channel a little bit more. I don't have any summaries. I don't have a description. I don't have a profile picture or anything up on there. So I want to start to flush that out a little bit more. And it's probably about the extent of how far I'm going to get with personal stuff today. But I did get through some client work. A site went live, a few hiccups along the way because we changed the hosting, and then we had a SSL cert. Again, not important or fun technical jargon, but the fires are out and is up. It's running. Everyone seems to be happy, so that's good. And in case you're curious, we have Bacon is the albino one here. She's the most friendly. They're all females. I'm guessing this one is Cheddar, which would make that one Emily. I think because Emily definitely has the white on the sides, and I'm pretty sure that's what I see. Anywho, those are the rats. Much friendlier creatures than their reputation would make you think. And what I really want to spend the rest of the night doing is just recapping what I think I've learned so far, and then also where I want to be going with it. When I started everything off, I talked with my wife. We made the decision we're going to take what I made last year on the side business and go to 4Ds because I want to build a digital agency focused on storytelling and content creation, and I can't think of anywhere better to go than VaynerMedia. Again, the 4Ds program, it's just a one-day immersive course that Gary Vaynerchuk puts together with all of his division heads that just talk you through the entire process of what they do and how they do what they do, and what they use and their thought processes, and soup to nuts, everything about how their business runs, which if you're going to start a digital agency in 2018, they're probably the right ones to model it after. So we made the decision that yes, we're going to take that money, we're going to send me up to New York, and then the realization that wow, so I have nothing to speak of when it comes to my own personal, social, and content creation. So that just really created this, which is me trying to play catch up and document instead of create. Just kind of throw a bunch of Garyisms out there for those of you who know what I'm talking about. Taste, try, see what works, see what doesn't. So I'm just catching up with trying to get my social. I know I didn't even have a website completely done or done at all. It's still not done, but at least have a landing page that makes sense. And for a digital marketing web consultant company, that's just not going to cut it. So kind of had set some goals. I want to get my website up. I'm partially there. Then I want to just get better with all of my social accounts. And the more I'm doing this, the more I realize that I just need to focus on one, maybe two. And so it's really going to be just this daily documenting It's not going to be super fancy like any Casey Neistat stuff. It's not going to be D-Rock or Babin or Iris level. It's just going to be me talking into my phone, maybe a camera when I have the time and have the tripod. But probably mostly my phone because I can just edit it on the phone on the fly. So that's kind of how we're here. And then some takeaways real quick that I feel like I've learned to this point. One, I always knew this, but hearing it play back is just kind of makes me shudder. I talk too fast, and it's gotten worse over the years. I used to be a teacher, so in front of the classroom, you had to emphasize and articulate a lot more, and I just don't do that anymore. So trying to work on my T's and my ch's and my ch's and just all those things that you can slur through, trying to get better with that, realizing I say a lot, and trying to cut down on that, and also not doing the Jim Halpert or the look away. I'm thinking and talking. So just those little nuances that, there's another one. Just trying to make it for a better viewing experience for you. And also that it takes time. Like, you always know it, and it's also the reason why I've never done a lot of it, but just to try to fit into the day time to record a little bit, then even the small edits I do, it's really just putting it together and maybe putting some black and white over something I messed up. Just that takes time, and to even think of the strategy of who I'm going to reach out to or tell about this. And it's things that I do for clients and I'm comfortable with, but it's just when it comes to myself, I put clients before myself, which I think is right, but it also limits my growth potential. And so I think one of the big things that I'm realizing is I need to start to find people who, even if it's, I already use freelance copywriter and freelance designers, but things like captions on videos, should probably sub that out so I can get those 2 hours back and do something else. So just little things like that I'm just really starting to pick up on, and realizing the inefficiencies in my process, and realizing I need to maximize everything that I'm doing. So that's it for today. Again, trying to talk and articulate more clearly, slow down with my speaking, and just realizing how much I have to mark off time that I'm going to work on my personal or my business brand. And it needs to be a priority as much as clients do, or else it's just not going to grow the way I want it to. So that's it. Monday, March 5th, 30 days, 30 to go. There, rats. I'm going to go upstairs.